There is a place in the unknown regions of Runeterra that all humans learn to fear. Called the Shadow Isles, the series of dark, fog-shrouded islands is a place where nightmares are given form. Though once a land of beauty, now its only denizens are horrible undead monstrosities. To speak of the undead is to invite fear. Their numbers are beyond counting, their strength unmatched by the living. These creatures know only one lord, the ruined king of legend. He sought immortality, and in doing so, doomed his homeland to become the haunted Shadow Isles. Yorick Moore, the Gravedigger, was an old yet tireless cemetery caretaker. With each passing year, the family tree shriveled and grew smaller, until finally only Yorick was left. Taking up the shovel of his forefathers and carrying on his work, lest the family be forgotten.
You will remember Yorick Mori.
Yorick died without an heir, and both his body and ancestral shovel were buried with him. He awakened on the shores of the Shadow Isles, not dead, but no longer alive. He had become undead, and with it came a tragic curse. Yorick would only pass on from this world to the next, when he had buried his quota of doomed souls. Jailer, torturer, the Chain Warden. Thresh is an evil being of malice and hatred, who traps the souls of his victims in a spectral lantern. Once the Warden's chains have you, there can be no escape.
Screaming won't do you any good, but it's music to my ears.
Agony, imprisonment, and fear are the weapons of this ghostly Warden. Killed long ago by the prisoners he tortured, his restless spectre stalks the Shadow Isles, delighting in the eternal misery of the souls in his inimical care. Hecarim, the Shadow of War, has always been an enigma, even amongst the teeming hordes of undead that populate the Shadow Isles. Taking the form of an immense, armor-clad warhorse, his deathly halberd and flying hooves cleave through the ranks of any who dare oppose him.
Behold the might of the Shadow Isles.
Hecarim's existence was first revealed when a madman arrived at the gates of Demacia. He claimed to have done battle with the Shadow of War and lived, though at the terrible price of his sanity. He spoke only of pounding hooves, spine-chilling war cries, and spectral riders. Hecarim's true intentions, however, remain a mystery. Mordekaiser, the master of metal, is an imposing figure. The only sign of sentience, a pair of cold, red eyes, burning beneath the armor that enshrouds his entire physical form. What lies beneath this armor is a mystery, but the wearer is powerful and enslaves the souls of his victims to become instruments of destruction.
Desolation is coming.
Mordekaiser is claimed to be the first true undead. Theories are rampant about how he came to be, and what his relation to the ruined king really is, for Mordekaiser's allegiance to the Shadow Isles is fragile and tenuous at best. Evelyn, the Widowmaker, is another figure shrouded in mystery. It is unknown if she is undead, or even if she was once human. She does, however, fight for the Shadow Isles, and serves as an unstoppable assassin, striking from the shadows without warning.
The night is my veil.
This night-clad assassin saps the life essence of her victims, only to return to the thick, unnatural fog that blankets the Shadow Isles before venturing out to seek the next kill. Entrancing beauty and unwholesome grace are a veil upon the malice and treachery of Elise, the Spider Queen. Vicious, yet always elegant, very few can resist the siren call of Elise's honeyed words, and even fewer survive the encounter.
I can show them the way to divinity.
In darkened halls, hidden from prying eyes, Elise preaches of her spider god, and leads an annual pilgrimage to the Shadow Isles, taking only her most devout followers with her. Before they know they are being led into a trap, Elise's spider god devours them whole, and Elise drinks the spider's venom to maintain her eternal youth and beauty. Carthus, the Death Singer, is the true herald of death, a terrifying lich who gave himself over to oblivion in exchange for power. He seeks to bring an end to all life, and leads the Shadow Isles in a horrific choir of death and dying.
Death is a song all will hear.
Even in life, Carthus was different. As a boy, he was filled with a darkness that none could deny, and obsessed with a morbid curiosity for the dead. In time, he came to believe that undeath was a sacred moment, preserved unto eternity, and now seeks to bring the curse of the undead to all living things. Not all who bear the curse of the Shadow Isles have fallen under its dark influence. The duty-bound spectre known as Callista, Spirit of Vengeance, is one such, a graceful warrior who takes the cause of her patrons and their souls.
Callista. Yes, that was our name.
Unlike the mad and tortured ghosts of the Isles, Callista is a calm but vengeful spectre. While it would be a far cry to call her a force for good, she is invoked by the desperate and dying to enact vengeance against wrongdoers, making her stand out from her malefic kindred. The Shadow Isles have a reach beyond their borders as well, in the form of the Black Mist. Every year this dark fog sallies forth, and even more die, succumbing to the twisted power of the Shadow Isles. It has already claimed too many lives to count. Only pray that yours is not counted among them.